Hi everyone, it's Lisa, and today on DoodleDrawArt we're going to make a pencil grip. We're going to start off with our rainbow loom with the middle row removed and also removing one of these blue connectors. We'll need 4 elastics and we're going to work in a clockwise pattern, crossing our bands in the first row. So each of these bands is crossed as we work our way clockwise. As you place your bands, it's very important to not overlap them on the edges. Try to keep them lined up so that the lower ones that are added first are below the ones that you're adding later. So there's all the red, the 4 for the first row. So I'm doing a rainbow pattern, so now I'm going to switch to orange. And we're not going to crisscross these, but we're going to continue to keep them stacked up nicely without any overlapping of our elastics on the end. So now I've had 2 fly away on me. Here we go. Okay, so now I'm just going to make sure they're all still not overlapping at all. I'm just going to squish them down a little bit so I can make room for my next row. And I'm doing it in the order of the colors of the rainbow. So I have red, orange, yellow. And I'm going around, continuing in a clockwise fashion and keeping them so that they're not overlapping at all on the pegs. So now I'm ready to loom, and I'm going to just take the very bottom red one and move it to the top. Just one. Now for all of the others, I'm going to work 2. The bottom red and the next red. Here again, the bottom red and the next red. Just bringing them from the outside over the top. Again, the same thing on this one, bottom red and the other red. And there's just one more red left. And that's the bottom one from the first peg where we had only taken 1 red off before. Good, so I'll push these down, and now I have orange and yellow on my pegs, and I'm ready for green. Starting with the bottom left, working clockwise, and making sure not to overlap my elastics on each other. And then taking only one from the bottom here, and then both of these orange ones, the bottom one first, if I can get it, and then the next one, continuing clockwise, bottom and next. So I'm going to continue in this same manner throughout the whole project, always finishing with this one here with the second of the 2, pushing it down to keep my work neat. And it's going to start building out the bottom. So now in my order of rainbow colors, I'm on to blue, and I started in my bottom left corner, working my way around clockwise, keeping them from overlapping, and starting with only one yellow, and now 2 yellow. The lowest one and the next one, clockwise around, taking 2 from here. Sometimes they fight. And on the 4th peg, bottom and next. And then I have 1 yellow left from the first original peg where I only took 1. Great, and now on to purple. I've got green and blue, purple's next. Starting in the bottom left, going around clockwise, keeping my bands lined up and not overlapping. Now again, I'll start in the bottom left corner, taking just 1 green, and I'll finish with that same peg at the very end. So I'm just going to fast forward this now. So the last color that I added was red, and I'm just pulling my blues up to finish this row. And then I'll complete it by taking that last blue. And so now you can see I just have purple and red on my loom, and my work is about as deep as the loom itself. So I'm going to call it done and not add a row this time. I'm not adding any new colors. I'm just working this off the same way as before, with one off the first peg and two off all the others, making my way around, and then finishing with one last purple. And now you'll see that I only have red on my loom, and I'm ready to take it off onto my hook. So I'm going to pull this on and push it until it gets all the way into the thicker part of my hook. Do the same thing for the next, and the next, and keeping them on here, the last. So now I have them securely on my Rainbow Loom hook, and I can put my loom away. So I'm just going to straighten these out, stretch them around a bit so that I can start to get them ready to put on my pencil or my pen or my crochet hook. So you can do this with a pencil or a crochet hook. And if you're going to use a pencil, you'll put it in the center and then you'll just twist it like if you were sharpening a pencil until it comes out the end. So just like this is coming out the end. I'm actually going to make it come out the other end, and now I'm going to pull it to the end of my hook and loop the first two. It's a little tangled up here. You might want to stretch it out until you've got them all lined up nicely. So you're going to take the first two off and work to the end, but holding tightly with your left hand if you're right-handed, and so that you don't lose any of those other elastics. And take off the next two, holding with the left hand, and then the same thing here. There's two at the end. Separate them and then just pull them off onto your hook or your pencil, and then the last two. Alright, that's how you do it, and now you've got a nice grip for your narrow crochet hook so your hand doesn't get tired. And I'll show you how to do this on a pencil just so that you know it's the same exact procedure. So here's another one that I made, and then all of the finishing loops are here on my hook. So I'm going to put the pencil in, and it's like I'm sharpening a pencil. I'm just going to twist it until it comes out in between the two sets of bands, poking out all the way. So now you're just going to stretch it a little bit and make sure that your bands are not twisted or overlapping at the end. I'll just turn it over here so you can see what I mean. You want all the sets to be separated so that you can get at them easily. So you're going to start off working with the ones that are closest to the tip, and you're just going to back your pencil up and hook them off and pull them up to the tip of the hook. Just checking it there, pull it off, keeping the others all still on your hook. Just like that. Good. So there's two off. So now I'm going to take the next two by reaching under and just hooking them onto my pencil. Pull them off of my loom hook. Great. Now there's only four left, so I can see them how they're separated. I'll take the closest ones, put them over my pencil, and the last two, and put them over my pencil, and I've got it all. So I'll just twist it up until it's in a place where I'm happy. So you see it's the same whether it's on a pencil or on a crochet hook. If you liked this video, please click like, and I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel because I'm uploading new videos almost every day. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook and Tumblr and Twitter and Pinterest. Thanks for watching.